Hey everyone, it's Dwayne here. Welcome to another episode of Snapshots from the Summit. 5 minutes of amazing goodness that you can apply immediately to your journey to unlocking the money vault and escaping the cage that's keeping you imprisoned. Whether that's a 9-to-5, a job, or whether that's a business, it's not bringing home the bacon, so to speak, my friends. Okay, we are smack bang in the middle of our 11 things that ultimately cause you to fail. We are at episode 4 of the 11 things that ultimately cause one to fail, and today's episode is probably, well, they're all bad, but this is probably the worst one of all. Okay, this one you really have to get a handle on, because reality is this, my friends. Reality is this. If you have a look around you right now, everything that you have acquired over your life, or if you have a look in your bank account, or you have a look at your asset and liability your profit and loss spreadsheet for your life, so to speak, everything that you have, that you've acquired financially, or any other, the relationships you have, the health that you have, like the big three, health, wealth, and relationships, everything that you have acquired, and acquired in air quotes, is the result of the way you have communicated, not with others, but with yourself over time, right? And if you look at what you have acquired in your world, health, wealth, relationships, whether you've unlocked the vault, whether the bank account looks anemic, whatever it might be, okay, it's absolutely 100% the result of the way you have communicated with yourself for your entire life. It's nobody else's fault, right? It's because of this. Your inner world creates your outer world, right? The way you talk to yourself creates your reality. That's 100% the fact, my friends. The job that you've decided to take is all the result of the talk that you've given to yourself. It's what you believe you are worth. And you're constantly talking to yourself. That little voice in your head is constantly telling you either you're good enough or you're not good enough. And for the majority of the people, as in 95% of the people that are wandering around out there, they're constantly on their own back, right? Constantly telling themselves they are not good enough. I cannot do that. I will never be able to unlock the vault and escape the cage, right? I'll never be able to make X amount of dollars. I'm not smart enough. I'm way too fat. I'm not a lucky person, whatever it is, insert X, whatever you tell yourself, right? And the fact is that it'll just go on and on and on, right? If you are serious about wanting to unlock the money vault, then you have to take notice of the way that you communicate with yourself. There is no one out there, no one that you come into contact with that is more harsh on you than you are on yourself. You will always be way more harsh and punish yourself way more than anyone else is ever going to do, because the self-talk is brutal for the majority that are out there. And it's the reason why the bank account looks anemic. It's the reason why that relationship, went down the gurgler. It's because of the way you speak to yourself. So you have to, if you want to unlock the vault and escape the cage, the 9-to-5 cage that's keeping you imprisoned, right? That negative talk, that self-talk is just solidifying that cage around you, right? It's strengthening those bars. It's building a moat, right? It's filling the moat with water. However it is that you want to visualize it, that negative self-talk is just building block upon block of that cage. Now you have to undo all that work that the negative talk has done. And you have to replace it with things that are positive. We developed a blueprint for my Magicians Guild clients. We have a blueprint, a step-by-step blueprint that we walk people through that reframes their current beliefs about what has happened in the past. It's phenomenal, the change that has occurred for some of the clients. I have a client that for years, this particular problem was her number one problem, right? She had the worst relationship you could ever think of with her mother. Actually, she's, wise in years. And so she developed this toxic relationship with her mother. Within less than 100 days, entirely eliminated those feelings towards her mother. To the extent now where her mother's actually staying with her at the moment and she has zero negative feelings coming towards her. I mean, if you could eliminate all the negative feelings that you have associated, all those negative charges around money, around your ability to unlock the vault, what would that mean? I mean, there'd be nothing stopping you. Absolutely zero stopping you from going out and unlocking the 6, the 7, the 8-figure vault, wherever it is that you want to get to. But you have to address the way that you communicate with self. That negative self-talk will destroy. It will stop all progress in its tracks. It will create the apocalypse for you if you do not address it. Okay, it's probably, like I said, probably the worst of all the things that ultimately cause you to fail. And so you have to start working on that right now. If you need some help, then reach out. 3 ways, like I said, 3 ways. Reach out. The faster you get this addressed, the better. Okay, so that's number 4 in the 11 things that ultimately cause you to fail. I will speak to you again on the next episode of Snapshots from the Summit. This is Dwayne signing off for the team here at Conquer Your Everest. Till next time, address that negative self-talk, okay? I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.